Furious 7 is so much fun and gung-ho. Before being part of it, were you a fan? Were you watching it?
Yeah, I love the Fast and the Furious films. In fact, there was one on last night. Yeah, the best one. Part 5 I thought was the best one. You know, I've been a fan of these films ever since they started all those years ago. Yeah, I think they're terrific.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, because the characters are so memorable as well, and they all gravitate towards, you know, the family idea. So he is quite a family man. He's kind of protecting his own brother, isn't he? Tell us a little bit more about what's going on in this story.
You know, I think he's a man driven by sheer, you know, you know, the family element is what's really key. And you said it a minute ago. It's, you know, Vin stands for family. It's all about their family. And what I'm doing is nothing dissimilar. I'm protecting the, you know, I'm going to avenge the carnage that's been inflicted on my brother. And I said, I'm going to set the record straight for you. Don't worry about it. Whoever gets in my way is going to, you know, is going to get what they deserve. So I'm not really the bad guy. I'm not doing anything different to these guys. I'm just sticking up for what is right.
With all your experience in action, do you yourself give ideas about how... I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry. With action experience, do you usually infuse ideas on set about how things should be done, how you feel is best?
You can bring a little bit of a feeling to the fights. Yeah. You know, you're working with a director that really has a clear vision. So you can't come and make up what you want to do. You know, and if I'm designing the fights, I'm going to be, you know, kicking the crap out of them all the way through the fight. So there's got to be a balance, and someone has to step in the middle and go a little bit here, a little bit there. And so, you know, you do get to, sometimes the moves don't work for you and you can find something that does. But generally all the very big, expensive car stunts are all pre-planned. They have to be.
Are you a car fan yourself?
Yeah.
Very much so?
Yeah.
So if you had a hybrid of cars, like in the movie they construct their own hybrid, what would it be?
If I had a hybrid, it would be some form of the McLaren, the P1 McLaren. And actually just use that car, actually.
It's yours.
You don't need a hybrid on that one.
Fans see this as, you know, titans together in an action movie. Who were you most looking forward to acting alongside? Because they were all looking forward to acting alongside you, for sure.
Well, you know, they're all really great actors. They all bring so much. They've all got their own separate colour. They've got their own personality. And, you know, each one stands out. You can't really choose.
You're going to be in Spy coming up. I'm really excited about this. How does it feel to be doing something even more comedic?
That's been a great experience for me. I can only say good things about the whole thing. The experience of working with Melissa, working with Paul and doing something different has just been, you know, I saw the movie, I really love the movie, I think it's hilarious. So, yeah, I'm really happy with that.
I really can't wait to see it. Do you remember your first memory of wanting to be an actor, of this being for you?
I never really wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a stuntman because I had those attributes. I had the skills that could justify being a stuntman. I'd never had a lesson at being an actor. So I never, you know, you can't want to be someone if you don't really know if you have the skills for that. But I knew I could be a stuntman. I felt that that was a progression that I could fill the boots of.
I feel like consistency works for you as well. You know, slowly your career has gone to edges that maybe you hadn't expected, but it's huge now.
Yeah, I'm still working, after all these years, It's fascinating, But, you know, it's lucky to be doing, you know, films and making movies and travelling around. It is, you know, my dad was a coal miner. It's a lot more hard work and sweat, believe me.
Talking about hard work, are some scenes more hard work than others, you know, driving fast or more stunt things to do? What is the challenge usually?
Say that again?
What is the challenge usually when you're doing a scene, you know? What is for you the most difficult thing sometimes?
I don't know, just trying to keep it authentic. That's all you ever want to do. You want to keep it believable. You want to have some form of believability. Yeah.
When you're at home watching television or going to the cinema, what kind of things do you most enjoy watching and who?
What movies do I like?
Yeah.
You know, I like all
Romantic
kinds.
comedies.
No, I like. I've got a whole sort of a library of taste. You know, I like comedies. I like, you know, James Wan. James Wan did a movie called The Conjuring, which was superb. I don't,
Yeah.
you know, that's a horror movie or not. It's a thriller. There's all kinds of films that I've really, really enjoyed. You know, of this year, I've enjoyed. You know, I loved seeing Benedict Cumberbatch's performance. So,
Yeah,
like
he's
Whiplash
great.
was terrific. You know, they're all there on DVD.
That's
They're all
true.
great.
And actors that you most like from past and present?
Actors, you know, I grew up watching Clint Eastwood and Steve McQueen and Paul Newman and people that my mum and dad used to put on the, you know, that was, I inherited their taste. They were there, that's their favourite bunch of people. And so you end up watching, oh, come and watch this, and you'd watch the movies that they wanted to see. The Sting and, you know, Papillon and all these, you know, Cool Hand Luke. That's what I grew up watching. And, you know, my mum would also watch a load of musicals and, you know, Gene Kelly and stuff like that. Yeah, you grow up watching that stuff. Well, I did.